All right, everybody, JC here. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday afternoon. About to do my first Uber ride with Tesla FSD version 14.1.3. Let's go. Already accepted the ride. I am in Kingwood, Texas. At the Speedy Stop at the intersection of North Park and Woodland Hills. So let me pull up the navigation here. So we are going to Kingwood Lake Estates, I believe. Gotta wait here. I'm gonna pull up the got to get across a busy median here. It is 4:15 on Thursday afternoon. So just a table set. I already accepted. Let's see. Oh, we were about to pull out and then somebody else started coming. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I got a little bit quick there. All right, we got a real tough intersection here. We're going to have to creep up a little bit more. The vision on this median is tough, and it's busy right now, obviously. So it may take us a little while to get through here. Got another vehicle coming the opposite direction going into the median. More vehicles coming. We're going to have to creep up a little more. Another car coming, so it can't go. Another car. Should be good here. Oh, got another car. See, it's just the vision at this intersection is just tough. There we go. Little hesitation there. Little bit of hesitation, but I will tell you, that intersection, I'm not sure if you can tell from the video, but it's just blocked by trees. And it's really tough. You've almost got to get out into the lane and block traffic in order to see. I'll tell you, even before version 14.1.3, on version 13, FSD does a fantastic job with that intersection right there, that median. It's just a tough one. It's tough for humans just because of the vegetation and the trees. Let me make sure one more thing. Yeah, so we're picking up our passenger, but I wanted to make sure that we weren't accepting any more trips while en route on this one. For those of y'all that do Uber, that's one of the things that that I prefer to do. I prefer to not accept another trip while I'm en route with somebody. That's mainly just from a couple of things. Safety, right? Fumbling with your phone while you're actually having, because you got to look at the screen. You got 10 seconds to make a decision on whether you want that ride or not, when that's 10 seconds that your attention is taken away from the road and the vehicle. So I don't like that. Let's get through this turn. Well, we're probably not going to get through this turn. Yeah. There's a second reason that is less safety and just more operational, is that when you set the app to not accept any more rides, then the algorithm, the Uber algorithm, is not trying to give you your next ride where you happen to be at that moment. I would rather re-enter the algorithm exactly where I dropped off that passenger. So even if that means I've got to wait a couple of minutes, generally what I do there is, after I've dropped off the passenger, I will find a spot Generally doesn't take more than a minute. Find a spot to just park and turn the app back on, and within a minute or two you got another ride, and the Uber algorithm is pinging you from that specific spot, not a spot that you were at 5 minutes earlier, right? So, and quite frankly, because this is Houston and a lot of people use Uber and Lyft, a lot of people use rideshare, and I'm open to all areas of Houston to take people, and I'm open to all types of rides. It does not take me long to get another ride. Like, I have never parked and sat for 15 minutes to wait for a ride. I think the longest I've ever had to wait might have been 4 to 5 minutes. So I would rather do that, and then the rides that do come in are closer to where I'm at that moment, and not where I was 5 to 10 minutes before dropping off my passenger. All right, green light here. Also, to table set, I am in the Mad Max mode for myself alone. One thing I'm gonna do prior to the passenger getting into my Tesla, I am going to reset the speed mode to chill, and let's just see what chill is like on a full Uber ride. Seeing that this is going to be my first Uber passenger getting to experience version 14, let's do it on chill for their sake. All right, got another busy intersection here. Let's see, we need to get into the median. There we go. That's just a lot of traffic right now. You got to get into the median first, then stop. There we go. Little bit of hesitation again right there. But again, I think that hesitation is obviously because that is a fairly complex four-way stop. It's not your standard four-way stop. It's one where you've actually got to get into the median and stop again and then turn if you're making a left or right turn. All right, we're about 6 minutes away from the passenger. Let me straighten that over here. When we get about a minute out from picking up our passenger, I am going to go ahead and set it to chill. All right, coming up on a four-way stop here. Is this a four-way or three? This is a four-way. All right, progressing on through. Got a school right there, but the school zone light was not flashing. Oh, because it's school zone time ends at 3:50 and it is 4:24. So, you know. Another school zone sign, but we're about 40 minutes after that. Got a mom and a child crossing the road. Slow down just a little bit, not too much. Good job. Oh, we're actually picking somebody up from the country club. Okay. Yeah, we are going to the Kingwood Country Club. All right, we got a speed bump coming up. We're slowing down for the speed bump. Good job. Also, the table set, I'm going to do what I normally do. Oh, we got a speed bump. There we go. Slow down. I'm going to do what I normally do. When an Uber passenger gets in the car, I'm going to definitely have my initial pleasantries. What I call my pleasantries / niceties. You know, hello, how are you? How's your day been going? And then once they get in, let me know if they're getting enough air. Stuff like that. But what I will tell you is 70 to 80% of the time, the passengers just want a nice quiet ride, and I'll be able to figure that out pretty quick. So our first Uber passenger could just be my typical quiet ride. We'll see. But he is going to be the very first Uber passenger to experience version 14.1.3. Oh, speed bump right there. Yeah, I think on the Mad Max mode, it's obviously noticing the speed bumps, but it's getting up so much speed that, man, it didn't slam on the brakes there, but that was not comfortable. That was not a, just didn't see that, that speed bump ahead of time. I mean, they're faintly painted, obviously. All right. We are at the intersection of Kingwood Drive and Valley Manor Drive in Kingwood. So once the light turns green, we're going to go across and continue straight and head towards the country club. Now, one of the things I'll be interested in when we get to the country club is, can version 14.1.3 get into the country club roundabout and get directly to our passenger? Because I've done some passenger pickups at the Kingwood Country Club before, and most of the time I have to do a non-critical intervention, disengagement. All right, let me go ahead, since we're getting close, let me put it on chill, and we're going to do curbside. Oh, I'm glad I checked that, because we're not parking in the parking. Obviously, the country club does have a parking lot. We want to do curbside, so I changed that up too. So let's see how we do. Good job on lane selection. We don't want to go that direction. We want to get over here. Continue straight. And you can see the roundabout up here in front of us at the front of the country club. Let's see how we do here. Oh, actually, our passenger is not at the roundabout. Looks like our passenger is in front of one of the bars / restaurants. Oh, I think that's Eric right there. Let's see. All right. Eric?
Yeah.
Hi, how are you doing? Oh, you got it. There you go. You got it. How are you doing, bud?
Good.
Awesome. Let's get your navigation in here. All right. No, we're not going to do that. How's your day been, Eric?
Pretty good.
Awesome.
Just
Just got off work. You work at the country club?
Yeah, I'm a server there.
Oh, nice.
Well, I'm training still. It's my 5th day.
5th day of training? Awesome. It's a great place to have a job. My oldest son actually worked at the country club several years ago. He loved it.
What was he doing?
He was same thing as you. When he initially joined there, I want to say he was working in the kitchen as a assistant in the kitchen.
Like a back waiter?
That's right, like a back waiter, exactly. And then he eventually moved up to being like what you're doing, like a main server.
Nice.
And he loved it. He said the tips were great.
That's good.
Yeah. He joined the military a few years back. So, but that was his job. That was what he's doing for a couple of years before he went into the military.
Cool.
Yeah.
What branch is he in?
He's in the Navy. He's a submariner, and he's on a nuclear
really?
sub. Yep.
My grandpa was on submarines.
Oh wow, wow. So you're great. So you look pretty young. So I'm gonna guess your grandfather's probably in his 60s or 70s.
He passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's been a while. He actually had like, our family's theory is like they had him working with like asbestos, and he ended up getting lung cancer and he died from COPD. But like, he used to smoke cigarettes, so like on paper, his cause of death was like cigarettes.
Oh no! But you're thinking that some of it could have been like, yeah,
I mean,
exposure to asbestos.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, back in the day, in your grandfather's time, that was one of the primary building components was asbestos.
Yeah, and apparently there was a lot of the like, and what he was doing, I think he was doing like electrical work in submarines or something like that, and there was like a whole battle with my family and like, what is it, with the VA?
Yeah, the Veterans Association.
Like, just trying to get something, cause like
get this disability.
Yeah. And I guess he couldn't because he smoked cigarettes, and automatically like disqualified him.
Oh no.
We'll never know what it was.
Yeah, the list is long, unfortunately, of veterans who gave their blood, sweat, and tears to the country, and then they got to battle with the VA to get the benefits that are owed them. Did you go to school around here?
No, I actually just moved to Houston like 6 months ago.
Oh, okay.
I'm from San Diego.
You're from San Diego?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Do you mind me asking what prompted the move to Houston?
It's such a long story, but I have family in Victoria, Texas.
Yep.
So when I first turned 18, I ended up, having to move in with my aunt and uncle there. And I hated it. Victoria is terrible. So like, I had made friends there. Like, I started going to college, dropped out because I hated Victoria, moved back to California. And then later along the line, I realized I can't afford this shit. Like, so one of the friends that I had made had just moved to Kingwood, and she was like, "I have an extra room." She's like, "I'm trying to rent out for $500 a month," and I'm like, "You know what? Hell yeah! I'm on my way to Houston." What is he doing?
That was ill-advised.
Yeah, so my friend was like, I'm trying to rent out this room, and I was like, well, I can't afford California anymore, so I moved over here to Jackson. I'm paying $500 a month for my own room, my own bathroom. It's a pretty good deal. Like, you'll never find that anywhere in California.
Yeah, no doubt about it. $500 a month for any place to live. Yeah.
It's like, you could maybe get like a storage locker in California.
So yeah, Jackson, that's actually not far from Victoria, right?
No, the Jacksons are here. Like,
oh, you mean the
apartment complex.
Oh, I thought you meant like Jackson Tech. Yeah, so they're yeah.
So like where I'm living right now, I have my roommate. She was my friend when I lived in Victoria like years ago.
Okay.
But I was just like, I wasn't wanting to move to, like, it wasn't like, oh, I want to move to Texas. It was just like, I saw that she had that available.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Had an opportunity.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I love Houston. I mean, I always thought I was going to end up moving to Austin. Like, that was like my plan. But I'm fine. At the beginning, I was like, I'm going to move to Houston, like, work a little bit, save up, and move to Austin. But, like, now that I've been here a while, I'm like, I actually really like Houston. Like,
Yeah, Houston's got, I mean, it'll grow on you. At first, I think it's got a, you know, obviously it's got a, you know, the moniker of it's pretty blue collar, working class, not a lot, you know, it's flat. It's not, and what I mean by that, I don't mean that in a derogatory sense of blue collar. It's, you know, it's it's not a flashy town, right? It's not like Dallas or all. It doesn't have that, you know, kind of cosmopolitan thing at first. I think that's what people think. But then once you get here and you adventure around and visit other parts of the city, you'll notice that, man, there's pockets, and fairly sizable pockets, that are great, that would rival most other places. Like I'll give you a great example, Eric. A lot of people don't know that the third largest museum district in the world is here in Houston, our museum district.
Yeah.
So you've got, it's Montrose and the museum district. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. So the you know, obviously Paris, and then New York, but our museum district is, you know, other than New York, the largest one in the country, right? You mentioned Montrose. I mean, if Montrose, talk about eclectic and lots of great restaurants, and that's and so a lot of people, when they have this preconception about Houston, I'm like, do this for me. Go to the museum district, go to Montrose, go to the Heights, go, you know, spend a weekend, walk around. It's like, I think you're going to come away with a much different impression of Houston. And go downtown and Midtown.
Yeah, no, I think Houston's cool. There's a lot of, like, really cool bars, restaurants.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always been in, like, bars, like, bartending and stuff, so
Yeah.
I appreciate, like, nice bars and stuff. But yeah, I was like, I always thought, like, oh, everybody was like, you should move to Austin, like, move to Austin. I had friends, like, from San Diego who, like, ended up moving to Austin and they loved it. But, like, I hate LA. Like, I tried to live in LA briefly and I just hate the people there. Like, I just hate the vibe. And so I, like, went to Austin and I'm like, this, like, nobody works. Like, these people are just, like, trust fund babies or something. Like, nobody works. And I'm like, that's exactly what I hated about LA. So, like, now that I think about it, I'm like, I would have had the same feelings about Austin as I do about LA, I feel like. I don't know.
Little bit of the similar vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. Yeah, Houston is going to be more of, you know, like, it's people move here to get jobs.
Yeah.
Right? Well, I thought we could have taken that one.
I hate this road.
This is a tough road. You know, people are coming through here like a bad yeah, there's always, about 3 weeks ago, I saw it, like, unfortunately, it was a fatal accident right there.
That happened, like, a couple months ago also right here.
Yeah, my guess is this intersection, because I've seen, coming through here, I've seen it at this intersection probably a half a dozen times over the years. Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming that this is probably like a once a month type thing at this intersection. Probably because everybody's coming so fast, right? They're coming off of that causeway, and then you don't get great visibility here. Man, they just opened up the barn door. I have to help out with this one. Well, I'm glad you found a great opportunity to, you know, come here and, you know.
The only thing, I have one complaint, is there's no public transportation.
No. Well, I mean, that's why you're doing Uber right now, right?
And I've never had a car. Like, I've never owned a car. I don't even have a license because I've never needed a car. Like, in San Diego, no matter where you are in San Diego, you can be out in the boondocks, like, And
They have
you
a
will
good
still-
public
you will
transportation.
still be able to get on a really good bus that'll connect you to the trolley. But you can get anywhere, like without a car. And it's like an inconvenience to have a car. And so I was like, oh, Houston's like a major city. Like, sure, I didn't even think about the fact that there's no public
It's
transportation
literally
here.
zero.
So I really need to get a car. That's this job. Hopefully, I'm gonna be able to save up to get a car, and I need to get my license too. But yeah, that's like the one thing that I've been dealing with. The good thing is I don't pay that much for rent, and so the Uber to work is not that expensive. I feel like I don't know. We'll see.
But eventually, you want to get your own vehicle.
Yeah, you can't keep Ubering to work. Like it's kind of ridiculous.
Alright. Let you out right here.
Awesome, thank you.
Oh, what is it? Oh, it's wanting to get you. I guess it's. Oh, okay. It's trying to parallel park. Here, I'm gonna just stop it. Yeah, it's been, the car drove us the entire way. I don't know if you noticed that.
I did. My old coworker has a Tesla. She has like the new one, the Model X.
Oh, a new Model X. Nice.
Y.
Oh, the Model Y. Yeah, the
Which
brand
one's the new one?
the Model Y. They just came out with a new Model
There's
Y.
no gap in between the. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah. She just got that one, which it's really cool. It's her first car, but I'm kind of like, why would you get that as your first car? But whatever.
Oh, they're safe. They're the safest car, and they'll drive you.
Expensive. Like she's literally paying like $1,000 a month combined car payment and insurance. Like.
Yeah. Well, that's any car now. If you get a new car today, Eric, that's you should expect the average car. Not forget Tesla. The average car today is between $45,000 to $50,000.
Mm-hmm.
So you think about the financing and insurance. That's $1,000.
Yeah.
That's why I stay busy doing Uber.
Yeah.
Because most people can't afford that.
I'm trying to just get like a $3,000 cash car, like something used.
You're trying to find a hoopty
or something. Yeah, that's what I want. Like nothing fancy.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it's so nice meeting you, Eric.
Nice to meet you
Absolutely.
too.
You have a great day, bud.
Thank you.
All right. Well, let's let Eric get on through. So we're going to get on out of here. But let's actually let me. Oh, it had not finished the trip. Well, let me go ahead and complete that. And then we'll just stop. Actually, I'm going to stay here. This is a good place. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn the app back on. So that was the very first Tesla FSD version 14.1.3 drive with an Uber passenger. Obviously, we did not talk about FSD much during that drive. He was one of the 20 to 30% that likes that ended up, we had a great conversation. But the subject of FSD didn't come up. I usually like to let that come up from the passenger. Obviously, at the very end, I mentioned to him. My guess is that he's from San Diego. He's from Southern California, and he's, spent time in Austin and inside the city of Houston. So he's been in Teslas before. He's probably experienced some of this. So, yeah. So actually, I'm happy he got a chance to experience it. So, all right. Well, that's the first one in the hopper. And I'll let y'all know at some point how my rating came out. I doubt I'm going to get a tip. And I wouldn't expect one from him. He's a young kid. Just got a job at the country club. Obviously the dude's trying to find a reasonable place to stay with reasonable rent. That demographic right there generally does not tip. And I don't expect it from them. But that being said, that's the demographic that needs Tesla Robotaxi the most. So still makes me happy to get out here and do that for them. All right. Well, I'm going to shut this one down. And, I just wanted to document from soup to nuts the first Uber ride with Tesla FSD version 14.1.3. It's in the bag. Went great. Did not have to intervene. Oh, I take that back. I did have to intervene. So getting out of the country club parking lot, and that was a comfort. Just so you know, that was a comfort level intervention. What it was going to do was it was going to get through the parking lot, but the navigation had it going to the back of the parking lot and then around, I guess for safety reasons, but nobody does that. And so I just went straight across the parking lot. So that was technically a non-critical intervention, but it was 100% for comfort, just to narrow the ride. So technically, from a critical intervention and a real non-critical intervention, it was free of that. So great drive. All right, everybody. Hope y'all are doing great. Bye-bye.